Hey everyone, Dylan back here with another video today. So in the past, I have kind of reviewed the different zero sugar monsters, and I've even made a ranked list. Well, there's been like 4 more, or like 3 more, something like that I've had since then, and since I stopped uploading. And instead of just covering those, I figured I'd just add them into a released kind of my top, my rankings of where the ultra monsters kind of rank in my book, of what's the least good and what's the best for 2023. So I figured a cool, easy, quick video just to kind of do that, and so I could talk about the ones I've had that I didn't previously talk about. So we're gonna start at the very bottom. There's a lot of them now. There's like 13, I believe. But we'll start at the very last. So the very last is still the same for me. It is Monster Ultra Fiesta. And it's just bad. I think this genuinely the monster that tastes the worst. Yeah, Fiesta just tastes bad to me, really bad. I would just never drink it. Never ever. Just tastes really bad to me. That's just, I mean, I'm not a big fan of I think it's supposed to be mango flavored. I'm not a fan of mango flavors to begin with, but it just seems like a bad one to me. So that's why Fiesta is last on my list. Now, second last is an interesting one. It is one of the newer ones, Peachy Keen, Ultra Peachy Keen. And the problem with this one is I don't like peach flavored stuff. I hate all peach flavored stuff, and so no matter what, I was not going to like this. However, I will say this, I do from outside looking in kind of type of thing, I thought it was a good peach flavor, right? And that people would probably like it. But as someone who doesn't like peach at all, it's down here, right? I wouldn't ever drink this because I hate peach flavored stuff. But as a peach flavored drink, I figured people would like it and enjoy it. I mean, I didn't even try a whole can myself. My wife tried it, and I ended up trying some of her can, and I was like, yep, I mean, it's what I thought it would be, a peach monster. So not for me, but I didn't think it was a bad peach drink, right? Just flavor wise, definitely not in my wheelhouse. So then next we're gonna go to watermelon. Good old ultra watermelon. And yeah, I mean, I like it halfway. So my experience with watermelon is I will drink it, and it's rare, but I'll come back to it every once in a blue moon to give it another shot. Oh, maybe it's better. And the first half of when you have a drink, the first half of the taste tastes good, and then it gets bad, and it has a bad taste to me. Every single time, every drink, first half of it it's good, second half it's bad. It's kind of yeah, you keep going back to a bad ex, and you keep hoping that they're gonna be fully good. They start out good, and then it just ends up bad every time. And that's what happens when I keep coming back to ultra watermelon. And so it's just I just can't really enjoy it, so I don't really drink it. So it's okay, I halfway enjoy it more than the other two in the bottom list. So it's yeah, it's here, but yeah, so that's kind of where ultra watermelon is for me personally. And then next up we have ultraviolet. So ultraviolet used to be lower on my list, but as I had it more and more, it grew on me to where it's pretty, it's all right, it's decent, and I can enjoy it here and there. If you give me one, I'm not gonna complain too much. Is it my first choice? No, but I can still enjoy it through and through, and I don't really think it particularly tastes bad at all. So that's kind of why Violet is here, because it used to be second last, but it's risen up as I've given it more of a chance. So next up here is the newest one in their lineup, and it is Monster Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Very weird. These names are weird. At first I was on board with all the colors, and they started naming some of them other names. I was like, why can't they all just be named colors and simple? But no, they have to like change it up. So this one is as you would guess, a strawberry, and it's their latest monster flavor, and I think it's fine. I'm not a particularly huge fan of strawberry flavored stuff. I'm okay with it, right? It's not like peach, where I just hate everything peach. Strawberry can be fine and enjoyable to me, and I think it's a fine strawberry drink, but again, not my most hype flavor that I go after. So it's kind of just the most neutral monster drink out of all of them, right? It's just kind of it's fine. It's there. It exists. Strawberry Dreams exists. It's good. I'd be fine with it. But it doesn't blow me away, but it's also not bad. So it's just this ultimate neutral kind of monster that and that's really about it. It's a strawberry monster. Yeah. But yeah, that's their newest flavor. It's really interesting. Other flavors I think they could do just two. That one, an apple monster. I'm not sure that I would care about that one that much, but but one I really hope they do, I don't know if they will ever do, is a blueberry monster. I think that would slap. I think a blueberry monster, if they do it right, would be really good. I really wouldn't care about an apple one though. But anyways, yeah. Next up on the list, now we get into kind of the middle kind of tier, right, of monsters, where I like them, but they're also very specific flavors, right, that I don't want all the time. And so we're going to start out with Ultra Paradise, or I wish they would have just called it Ultra Green, but Ultra Paradise. It is a kiwi monster, and it is good. It's a unique flavor, a unique thing to the palate, and I enjoy it. However, it is the one out of the three I'm going to talk about here, that I go towards the least. I will grab it the least. I'll want it the least. I'll still like it and enjoy it, but it's just a very specific flavor, and so I won't really want it all the time versus the others. So that is Paradise. Let me know your thoughts on Paradise, the green one, if you can, so I can get a gauge of where people are feeling about that one. But I like it. It's a unique flavor. Kiwi's good, but again, very specific, and I have to be in the mood for it. So next up is Ultra Gold. I also saw it on Amazon called Ultra Golden Pineapple. That is what it is, but I thought it was just Ultra Gold. But yeah, Ultra Gold is a pineapple monster, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. It's kind of, again, the kiwi, but I prefer it a lot more. I prefer the gold pineapple a lot more than kiwi, and it's really good. Again, it is specific. I don't want it all the time, and so yeah, but it's the best pineapple drink I've had, carbonated drink. But it's just really solid, really good. If you want a pineapple drink, it's really good with a good amount of caffeine. Well, to me anyways, 140 milligrams is good to me. I know a lot of people want 200 and stuff, but I feel 140, the reason why I like the monsters is they taste good, and it's not overly pushed with caffeine. It's enough to give you a little boost, but not too crazy, so you're not too jittery and stuff. But yeah, so, and the one above that is Monster Ultra Black. So it's a black cherry. Now, I typically don't like black cherry things, and because also a lot of drinks don't taste good. They don't taste good. The black cherry doesn't taste good. This one is the exception to the rule. This is the best black cherry tasting drink I've had. It's through Monster, and it tastes really good. It can be somewhat strong depending, but it's really good. And I just enjoy it most of the time. I don't really get sick of it too much. I do a little bit after a little bit, but I feel that I actually like pineapple flavor more than I like black cherry, right? But deciding factor why black cherry or ultra black is above ultra gold is because I feel like I feel like I get sick of ultra gold quicker than black cherry. That's kind of the like difference, right? Is that I get sick of one sooner than the other. Because the taste can depend from one day to the other what you might like. You might be craving one thing, then I might be craving like pineapple more than like black cherry one day. But overall, which one I would like better and grab more of and not get sick of, I would probably say the black cherry, but it's really close. I still really like the pineapple, ultra gold. But those are kind of like the three there, and now we get into the final five, and so we're gonna start off with like the five are like ones I would drink regularly, and I would not have a problem with them. I like all of them. They're really good. They have their weaknesses and strengths. Not even weaknesses, I wouldn't say, except for maybe 5. But number 5 is Ultra Zero, or I wish it was called Ultra White, just to make everything simple. But this one is called Ultra Zero. It's the white can. Me and my wife kind of think it tastes like Skittles. It's very like a weird fruity flavor, but like it's really good and it's really unique. And it's unique in a different way than the other flavors. Like it's not just one singular flavor, right? It's not just like, oh, Ultra Gold, which is pineapple. It's not like, oh, Ultra Black, which is like black cherry, or like Paradise, which is like kiwi. It's its own mixture of like several different flavors that really make it unique, and it's really good. And I actually had one today. I've actually cut back on having Monster and chilling out on caffeine and energy drinks, ironically. But it was one I was like, I'll drink it. It's good, and I enjoyed it. It was really good. But since it is that kind of unique flavor, it is something that's kind of like, it can get tiring pretty quickly, but I still enjoy it a lot, and so that's why it is in the number 5th spot. Number 4 is going to be Ultra Red. This used to be like top 1 or 2, but they can be hit or miss depending on how good the can is, but it's a good solid like berry, kind of like fruit punch-ish, like red flavor, and I definitely would prefer it more overall than Ultra Zero, the white one. I prefer it more and just enjoy it more and don't get sick of it as much. But so yeah, that's why I'm going to leave it at number 4. And then my number 3 is going to be Ultra Rosa. Rosa is just a very good, solid tasting drink. I enjoy it almost every time. It takes a really long time for me to get sick of it. Really enjoy it. But the number 2 spot is Ultra Blue, which they're both really good. Ultra Rosa and Ultra Blue are very, very good, but I just prefer raspberry flavor and blue raspberry more than Rosa, and that is really the difference of it. Is I just like the blue raspberry flavor more, and so I'd reach towards that one more, but they're very close. Like Ultra Blue is really close to like Ultra Rosa for me, but yeah, the flavor just kind of sinks it in that I just prefer like blue raspberry more. And it's really good, and I enjoy it a lot. I mean, it is my number 2 for a reason, and it's kind of stayed in like my top 3, I feel like, for a while. But yeah, so this is where that is. And then my number 1 is still always the same, Ultra Sunrise, or otherwise I like to call it Ultra Orange, but it's Ultra Sunrise. It's the orange one, because orange is my favorite flavor for like kind of like sodas and drinks like that, and I just love them a lot. It just tastes good to me. I mean, there can be some times where it doesn't taste very good. It's hit or miss, right? But overall, orange is my favorite flavor, and it is my number 1, and it's my go-to if I just want to grab one. I enjoy it a lot, and so yeah, that is my number 1. So this has been kind of my redone ranking list of all the monsters, or all the zero sugar ultra monsters, since the 3 other flavors I had not covered on the channel previously, but now I have, instead of giving them a like separate videos or something. I've just re-added them into a tier list, or like not a tier list, but a ranking list, and just kind of talked about them this way. Figured it was like the best, way to do it. But yeah, so that's been kind of my list, my ranking of them. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite Zero Sugar Monster if you drink them? What ones do you hate? What ones do you love? And anything in between and all that. But yeah, that's been it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening. I will see you in the next video.